Hey guys, what's up? So yesterday I tried to do my 50 mile to 70 mile training run, but I had to abort the mission because a severe lightning storm where I actually felt the heat blast. So I booked it home after that. So some of this footage is actually from me running in Boise, Idaho, as opposed to Wake Forest, North Carolina, where I live. So it's not really true footage to where I train, but this is essentially just going to show me prepping how I would do a 50-mile run from my front door and back. So I'll show some a still of like a Runtastic where it shows kind of how I do my loops and everything, but in the forthcoming imagery, I'll show you what I pack and what I put in my drop bags and everything. And then I have like this psychotic list that I use every week to make sure that I just remember to pack everything. Like some of the essentials are like a hydration pack, fruit, bars, a headlamp, electrolytes, credit card, extra power sticks for my Ambit watch or phone, and a wet bag for my phone, which has saved some of my iPhones, and lack thereof has killed some of my other iPhones. A bunch of socks, got to keep the feet dry or weird stuff starts to happen. Sunglasses, chapstick, sunscreen, avocados, stuff like that. You figure out what you need on your own through trial and error. But hopefully this is helpful to somebody. And if you want to donate to my cause, fighting alcoholism, addiction, and trying to get people into recovery that want the help, you can check out my fundraiser at www.ultrarunvegan.com, and I'll show links to that in the footage here and there. And we're doing that with the Heron Project, who I run for. So enjoy. So here's the stuff I'm prepping for my training run. There's Mary's homemade Pepita bars, a bunch of drop bags I've created. I've got Gatorade, Coke, water, avocados, apples, nuts, and all of them. And I'm gonna do some peanut butter sandwiches. And I normally wouldn't suggest anybody eat this sort of thing under normal circumstances. I've also got several power sticks charging, and my Ambit 3 totally charged, all for that. And it looks like my dog's ready to go on at least part of this with me, right buddy? Green smoothie from the Vitamix is pretty crucial to the nutrition, so drink this. I've got my Heron Project hat, which is already defiled and disgusting, and my hydration pack, which is my lifeline. I also bring a fanny pack full of things like inhalers and aspirin and headphones in case I want to zone out to music, a knife, and let's see, a Petzl headlamp for when it gets dark, credit card, sunscreen, and mosquito repellent because it's summer and I'll be running next to a river. It gets nasty. The smaller things are the better because you don't want to carry around unnecessary stuff. So this little tiny itty bitty USB thing that I just dropped for the phone is what I use to charge my phone. What the hell is it? Gatorade's totally gross. It sucks, but I take it anyways. But these little Noon tablets are good to drop in water. So I bring these two for electrolytes. So I'm getting ready to basically run 100K. And I taught myself how to do this over the course of like 2 years by experimenting with leaving drop bags in the woods and finding out where I bonk. So it was a really slow process. But as you can see by my peanut butter and jelly assembly line here, don't underestimate the caloric deficit that you will experience on long runs like this. So yeah, especially when you're on a plant-based diet. I made the mistake of eating nothing but avocados at Old Dominion. Let's just say that I spent a lot of time on the side of the trail going number 2. So potatoes and peanut butter and jellies are your friend. I place all of my drop bags in plastic trash bags, so animals don't get to them in the woods, and also because they just look like trash bags, and nobody, if they see them, is gonna want to look at an old trash bag in the garage. I mean, in the woods. But definitely always pick up the trash, and I take it with me and throw it away. Don't leave it in the woods. Be a dick. Don't do that. I used to not be a big proponent of using drop bags because I wanted to be all self-reliant, but you're carrying around so much weight that it doesn't really mimic race conditions. So now we're gonna go drop off all these bags in the woods. And I've got a Bigfoot on my truck. So now I'm driving around to all the various drop points, and I'm gonna go to the furthest one first, which is like approximately at the 35-mile mark. And doing this sort of thing is not sustainable. I should be working right now and trying to make money, but this is just training for a 100-mile marathon the best way I know how. That's how I do it, and it's definitely not sustainable, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun if you're a total effing weirdo like me. Otherwise, I don't know if you would like this. I'm gonna start this training run in the middle of the day, and my train of thought behind that is that it's gonna give me just no concept of time. I'm gonna run through sunset up till dawn, and I'm just not gonna worry about how long this takes. This is gonna be just a distance run, and it's gonna be real chill. I know not everybody has the availability with their lifestyle to do something like this, and it's hard for me, but I set aside the time, and that's how I'm gonna do this one. Leadville's coming up in less than a month now, and my plant-based diet, my vegan diet, I believe is the thing that helps me repair quickly and prevents inflammation and promotes muscle repair quickly. So I'm gonna do these long runs right up till probably gonna taper 2 weeks before. Again, this is not for everybody, but this is just how I roll. Mainly this video is to show you how I run 70 miles from my front door, all over my town. So now I'm like fully heading out on the highway to go stash some of my drop bags. But just on a side note, I don't know if anyone here cares or can tell that I'm driving a 2001 gas-guzzling Tahoe with leather seats, kind of not in alignment with my core values, calling myself ultra-run vegan and all that. But thing is, I bought this truck almost new in 2001, and it's paid for, and I'm gonna drive it till it's dead. And I honestly became a vegan for selfish purposes, for athletic purposes in the beginning, but it's funny how all of the activist things and the animal cruelty and the environmental issues fell in line afterwards, after I realized that I could eat only plants, feel awesome, and then it kind of like made me take stock of what was going on around me, asking questions about things. So that's that. So here's how I do the whole drop bag thing. I come out here, get one of my bags, and out on over here into the woods near the river, and find a good tree to put it under. And just so happens this particular one's got a old Christmas tree near the river, and I just hope there's not going to be a snake under it. I'm walking through a swamp right now. It's totally terrifying.